This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, last class we were talking about the formulas and I stopped in a formula called as zinc, right? Because saying that we don't have the data for the doing the zinc and we have to do with the different data I was telling, and we have stopped the class finally. That's what we have done in the last class, right? Okay. So I got the data also, not an issue, and I'll share the data which will be used for doing that zinc function. Okay, I'll share you the data in the WhatsApp. Okay, two datas will be there for doing that zinc formula, and remaining also just I'll send you that. So please download these two datas and keep it together in one place. So where you can identify both datas. I have downloaded two files. See, download that files, both files. Keep it in one place or in one folder. Done. Let me know once you are done. It is done.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So download it. Now what you have to do? So as already I told you the zinc formula. Okay. So it comes with two different datas. Okay. So it's concept of nothing but called as previously also once I showed you. Sir, why two files is this showing? Okay. One I'm having the blue tick, half of portion like blue and half of portion orange and all we have seen previously. And I showed one is primary and one more is secondary. Okay. And where when I compare two datas, in that place if I have zero values I can use. Why? Because in one place when I have zero value I can't exactly use this zinc functions. Clear? So now what we have to do further, I'll just tell you here. See what you do. First click on first I'll show you the data how it looks. Okay, whatever the two datas is that, first open the datas. Two datas together I'll open. See. Okay, so two datas together we are opening. In this place we can call this nothing but called as a data blending. When I have multiple data, so I'll tell you what is the data blending first. Okay, so we have already worked about joins. Do you remember joins? Inner join, outer join, left join, right join. We have worked about the join in starting second or third class itself. Do you remember about the joins? 2 days left to activate. Why what? Open the two data. See, I'll keep it like this. Both sides like this. I'll make it little small. So when I make it small, just confirm me the screen is visible for you. That means the text are clear for you or not. Okay, so I have two files. One is coffee sign sales and one more is office city sales blending. Okay, so now just you don't need to open and keep it comparing like this also. Just I'm showing this. What's this? Okay, so here I'm going to do data blending, which we have done joins. Already we have worked about joins. In joins, what we do, we combine data from multiple data sources. Okay, and we represent in the form of graph. Where in the joins, multiple data sources will join together and will just present in a form of graph. So same we will do it here also. Okay, but where some of the options are not available in that joins, where some of the options are available in joins, but some things you cannot do in joins, that all that things can be done in the data blending. Okay, both are similar. Okay, there are no more changes, but something you cannot do in what joins, that can be done in the data blending. Clear? Okay, for example, let's see how and all it can be done. For example, I have two datas. So one data is coffee sign sales and one more data is office sales blending. So here I have product type, product, state, type, region, coffee sales, where in the coffee sign sales worksheet. Okay, on the right side, I'm having one more city, office city sales, where I'm having market, market size, territory, office sales. Okay, so now I have made it some corrections here. Okay, the headers I have given here state. The heading is here state, and I have some states in the coffee chain. And in this also, I have given the heading state and I have given some state. I have highlighted you to understand what I'm coming to say. So that is nothing but I am having two different data sets. Even in this data set also, I'm having a field called a state, and even in this data set also, I'm having a field called as what? State. Clear? Okay. So now you can see one more thing called as green, region, and here territory. So what it is actually north, east, west, and here also same this north, east, west only. But the name of that both the columns are for same one column only. One, the type of that value or whatever the content is there is concept is one, but the name of that column is different. So it has been named here as region and here as territory. Okay, so that's different names in the columns. Understanding what is the difference in this both datas and what is the similarity in the both datas. Just you see this. So now what I will do, I'll just go for Tableau. Okay, so now first I'll open, click on Microsoft Excel. Just I'll open coffee sign sales. Open the Just click on that office and just click as coffee sign sales. This one I taken and I'm renaming this. Let it be the same name, coffee chain sales. So I renamed this one. So have you opened? So then what you do, can you see a logo here left side? Show start page. Just click on that. Again click on Microsoft Excel. Now you open Office City Sales, that blending Excel workbook. Okay, now go for this first sheet. If you are in this place, now just I made the changes. I renamed in the dashboard. I clicked on both sheets and I renamed this one. Now go for sheet view. So you are getting like this two cylindrical shapes in this place and the data. You are getting two cylindrical shapes.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay. So you are getting any marks are there like a blue color tick mark? No difference you are getting, right? Nothing like that, right?
No, sir.
Okay. Then right. So now what I will do, I will go for this first one, the coffee sign sales, the first sheet. Okay. So here just I will take like here can you see dimensions and measures? I will take the sum of sales, that is nothing but coffee sales. Sum of coffee sales I will take, and I'll take the state wise here, and I'll swap this data by using the control W. So you're getting a data like this. So actually what is there here in this coffee chain, I'm having a state. Okay, so this is the data which has been loaded here, the coffee chain. Okay, once if I loaded that data, so automatically can you see a blue tick now? A blue tick is there on the left side.
Yes, sir.
Once you if you observe, once if you take the data from the coffee chains, any measures or anything from the left side, once if you load the data inside that itself, automatically you'll be getting this blue tick. That is nothing but the first you have loaded the data from this one, which is be saying us this will be that your primary source data. This coffee chain sales will be your primary sales data, source data. Okay, and here how many countries are, means how many states are there in this? I think one, two, three, four, five, six states are visible for me here. Right. Okay. So now let it be like this. Now I'll go for one more sheet. So here what I will do, I'll go for this office city sales. The second sheet I have selected here in this place. I selected the second sheet. So here also same thing I will do. I'll take the state and I take the sum of office sales. So now now just you see here, once if I load the data from here, what happened? Automatically I'm getting the blue tick here. Just one second, I'll load. So I swap this. So I'm having 3 states here. Once if I load the data from this office city sales, I'm getting automatically the blue tick for the office city sales blending workbook. Okay, so from wherever first I'm loading the data, which will be nothing but called as what? Primary data source. And this will be called as secondary data source. Okay, so in this will be nothing but primary data source, and the second sheet, this will be nothing but called as what? Primary data source. Okay, done, clear? Have you created 2 sheets like this? Okay, now I'll go for the sheet 3. Okay, so now what I will do here, I want to know one thing, that is nothing but very simple, which is similar in both columns and which is not similar. The state is similar in the both columns, but the region is not similar in the both the columns, right? Am I right? So now you see how can I solve this problem? I'll show you here once. For example, third example I'm taking here. In this sheet, what I wanted is this sales, office sales, this office sales, and this coffee sales. Both together, I want to combine it. But you see, in one sheet, if I have both, easily I can make a group or hierarchy, whatever I can do it, and I can make it. But here I have 6 states in this first one in the coffee essentials, and here the same thing office sales I'm having of 3 states. Okay, I want to merge together 8. So now first what I will show you, you come first third sheet, just you click on this data tab, just click on this data tab. Once you click on this data tab, can you come down? If you come down, you can see an option called as edit relationships. You're having an option called as edit relationships. Once if you see that option, just click on this option. So now you see you will get a one more dialog box. One second, I'll put charge. Yeah. Okay. Once if you click on this relationships, you'll get relationships determine how data from secondary data source are joining with the primary data source. So this is nothing but already I told you, one we have similar to on both sides, one we have different column names, but content are same. If I take here the default as office city sales, okay, so you can see I can change this, which is what you as a primary data source. If you want coffee chain, you take coffee chain as a your primary data source. And if you want your office sales to be as primary, means if you take office sales, then yes, secondary will be as a coffee chain sales. Now on the right side, you see on both between this both office city sales and coffee chain sales, which is the same column or which is the same data on both sides on both workbooks. Which one is same? Which one is same, ma? On the C on the right side. Anyone are there? Which is common on the both sheets, ma? Which particular data is common on both the sheets? Mic is working or not? Okay, state. Very good. What about others? You will not talk, huh? Okay. So now if I take the coffee chain sales also, you see the both are same. So now in this place, I have already told you that one more thing is that is nothing but this side region, that side territory is nothing but common. So which is with a different name, by automatically it is not taking that. Okay, automatically it is not taking that data in this place. When it is not, when it is in automatic, you can't add or edit anything because automatic has been taken. If I want to show or if I want to mention here the territory and region both are same. Okay, both are same but it's a different name. Both are same and I want to create a relationship between two of them. So then I have to click on custom. Okay, so if I mean the automatic, once if I click on automatic, you can see here I will be not getting the option called as add. And once if I go for custom, now you can see a option called as add. Just click on add. Okay, so left side what we have to choose and right side what we have to choose. Okay, am I right? Whatever I choose here. From that coffee chain and from the office sales, from the coffee chain I have chosen on the left side is nothing but region, on that office sales on the right side I have chosen territory. So is this right or wrong? This is a
Right,
difference
sir.
between, yeah. So now if I click on just OK, so now you can see here region and territory which has been added. Just I click on OK. And one more thing you have to understand. Okay, so where the territory will be added means whatever that added is the right which is combined. Where it will be added means which sheet I selected here. In that sheet only it will be added. Clear? Okay, so now I'll take this office sales. Where it has went. Market, state code, state territory. Yeah. So just I'll close this one. So it has been added in the coffee chain. So that is nothing but here we have kept the data primary as coffee chain. So I have to check it in the coffee chain as I told you where we have taken this from here I have taken. So in the coffee chain I have to go back. Okay. Again I'm not getting it. So now here I'll take the state, and if you come down here, can you see state territory? Okay, just I selected the state and you can see connection is there. Okay, a link symbol, you can see a red color thing like a link or pin symbol which is indicating the state and which is indicating the territory, saying these are linked, saying these are what linked options. So now what I do, I take the state and sum of office sales and one more sales is sum of coffee sales or office sales. So this latitude, longitude and all, I'll remove it. Okay, so sum of office sales and one more thing, I have to take sum of coffee sales. So can you see here? So this one is primary and this one is secondary. I have taken coffee sales and sum of office sales. I have taken the state. So once if I take like this, so can you see in the left side, I'm having how many? 6 states are there. I'm having on the left side 6 states. On the right side, I'm having only 2. So why it is showing only 2 means, okay, so when I compare this Excel, 2 sheets, when I compare the Excel, this one and this one, okay, so the city or the state, only 2 are common from here and here. So here I'm having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 6 different, and here I'm having one is Texas, Ohio and Washington. So this side 6 and that side 3. Okay, but here in this, in the left side, it is showing 6. Why? Because it is my primary data. Coffee chain sales, which is showing in the blue color, is my primary data, and which is showing in the brown or orange, it is my secondary data. So because of a taken or chosen the coffee chain sales as my primary data, it is showing me all of the records. Because of it is primary, it is showing the all of the records. If I taken this as my primary, what city sales, then it would have shown that all the 3 states. Okay, so now it is showing all the states, 6 states in this place, but on the right side only I'm getting 2 states. Why this is? Because only this, okay, I'll enable the label. You see, uh, the state in the label I'll put that Ohio and Texas on the both sides is nothing but it is the Texas and Ohio, which is common from that side and this side, which is presented in that coffee chain also, which is presented in the office city sales also. Only 2 here. Because of primary I'm getting everything. When I compare that to the secondary one, both if I combine, only 2 are matching, which are same or common. Okay, one more is nothing but individual, which that particular is not mentioned in this place, means that particular state is not there in the coffee chain sales, so that it is not showing in the particular place. Is that clear what I'm coming to explain? So please make me confirmations whether you have received this type of a chart or not. Send me, you and all have received this type of chart. If I ask, you will not respond. Send me all of yours, whatever you have sent means done. Once you created a spy, that is nothing but relationships and data blending. Okay, how I'm defining that relationship between 2 different data sources. Okay, send me the photo of that what you have done. So this is because you have taken the sales, office sales as a primary and coffee sales your secondary data. That's why. It's because why you have taken primary in a different order. Others change it, switch that, you clear it and switch it. What about others? How many are there in the meeting? 13 are there. And what about others, ma? Only one is doing, okay. Who is that? Shilpa, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, ma. Okay. Where is the pen? One second. I'll just check more from my pen. Okay. Maria Shilpa, right? Your name, full name?
Yes, sir.
Even I'm getting like this. Who's this? Hermine. Okay. So see here. Why? Because it's all right, whatever you have done, both of you. But the problem is you have taken the second one as primary. That's why. I have taken the first one, coffee chain, as primary. So I'll close this entire thing. Okay, I'll close this entire thing. Now I'll just on the left side you see, click on the coffee chain, close. Just you click on this place. If you are like this, you just clear the sheet. Works in this place. Even yours too, ma. It is not the point of which is being first, coffee sales or office sales. It's a point of where you are getting the blue tick and where you are getting the orange tick. Blue tick is nothing but primary, orange tick is nothing but secondary.
Sir, can you do it once again, sir?
Yeah, I'll show you. I'll show you. I'll show you. So see, you just first clear it here. In this place, just click on clear. On the left side here, just click on the coffee chain sales. Open the coffee chain sales. Then now what you do, you take the state into the rows. From the coffee chain sales, you take the state into the rows. Once if you take any data, once if you load the data, it will become as a primary. From which one you are loading the data, from coffee chain or office sales? First from where you are loading, then that will be automatically become as a primary. Clear? And next you take coffee sales and put it into columns. Okay, so you will get all the 6 states belongs to coffee chain sales. Now you go for next one, office city sales. Once if you go for office city sales blending sheet, you can see for the sheet, that is state, you are getting a red color pin. Okay, so this is nothing but a proper connection. That means both are same from the coffee chain sales and office sales. We have already seen here also we are having a column state, and there also we are having a column called as state. But one more, what we have customized, what we have created a relationship. Custom relationship is nothing but territory. It's nothing but in the black color. Okay, so now you take the sales from here and drag and drop it into columns.
Yes, sir. Done.
Done. Okay, see now, as I already told you, because of this primaries, all the states are showing here, and this is secondary. Because of this one secondary, which is common, means from the secondary state which is getting matched with the primary, only that two are showing, remaining are not showing here. Okay, so but because it's are showing as null values, in this place I don't want to show that as a null value. So first I will make addition of that both. I want to do the sum of that both coffee sales and office sales. First I will do a calculation here. Just do right click and calculated field. Okay, total sales. So here sum of sales plus sum of office sales. Taken sum of coffee sales plus sum of office sales. Sum of coffee chain sales dot coffee sales. That is nothing but in the coffee chain sales, the coffee sales plus the office sales, which is a secondary, which will be mentioned like this only. Because of this primary, it is taking the sheet name also as a primary sheet. Coffee chain sales dot in that coffee sales plus sum of office sales. You're getting a formula like this.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Now I'll just give apply and okay. If I take this total sales, so can you see here I'm getting 3 now, here and here. Okay, only 2 are I'm getting. So the remainings and all I'm not getting. The remainings and all I'm not getting. So it's showing us null because there are 0 values. So remove that null value. Just see what I'm going to do it now. Just I right click on this same total sales. I'm going to create on edit, and I'm going to take a function called as zinc. Second. Open bracket, close bracket, plus open bracket, close bracket. Zinc sum of coffee chain sales and office sales. Getting? Zinc Zn sum of coffee chain sales dot coffee sales plus sum of office sales. Just I give apply. Okay. So I'll remove this one more total, this one and this one, and I'll take this one now. One second. One second. This we have to do it in the primary, but we have done in the secondary, I think. Delete it here. Okay, no issue. So I'll go for this primary sheet. Here I will do that formula. We have to do it in that primary, but we have done in the secondary. Calculate sales. Zinc and sum of coffee sales plus sum of coffee sales. So now you see which is combined both. Now I'm not getting any values here. Can you see? I'll just enable the label here. Before this is one place and this is one place where this and all it was not showing anything because it was showing as a null values. Okay, so I was having like 0 0, but here it has been combined both together. Okay, so 1100 from there, and here Florida, and here Illinois and Louisiana, Ohio and Texas. From these 6 states and these two are combined and has been entered in this place the total. So Ohio from here and here, what is the total? It has been entered here. So this is how, when you have the zero null values, how to reflect on the chart. Using this zinc formula, you can do it. This is the formula. One more small changes you can do it. Sum of coffee chain sales Z. Sum of sales Zn sum of sales plus office sales. Apply. Okay. See, this is the final one. You're getting this value here. So which was not showing, I'm getting this 0 values here. So it should not show anything to me as a null. It should not show anything to me as a null. It should show at least some data. When don't show me or don't ignore if I have a null value. So please let you show something to me if there is empty. So that is nothing but this which is showing here. So these are when I'm doing a total with the secondary. So it is showing us we don't have anything on the secondary. These are 0 and only these two are common. Understanding this one? So when we have to use the zinc functions, anyone have any doubts here? It's very
Sir,
simple.
can you show the last formula, sir?
Yeah, one second, one second. Right. So be sure that which you are taking as a what primary. If I take here primary as this one, for example, if I copy this one, so here what I will do like sales in make sure that which one you're taking as a primary one. So this one or this one. If you take coffee chain sales, this one if it comes first, this will be primary. Or if I take this one, this will be primary. Okay, so that you remember and you take it, which one you want. Okay, this is the formula, you take on this.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So if it apply the same thing in this place, it's in a different manner. Sum of coffee chain sales plus sum of coffee sales. Like this. Here what happens? I'm taking as a coffee chain as my default one. Apply. Okay, if I remove this total sales and if I take this, so total sales done, I'll get like this. Total sales done. Total sales and total sales done. So whichever you want, you can take based on that data. Coffee sales are taken, office sales are not taken. Yeah, like this. So this is that the use of that formula. When I don't have that particular thing, it shows something like different. See, like this it shows. If I do it total, okay, I will not have anything. Only total if you do. So I'm taking a one more function, only total. Just what is that? Sum of coffee chain sales plus sum of office city sales. Crystals, pictures, protect, stops, matters, keep it, protect, pictures, like office sales. Z. sum of coefficient sales and this one. I apply, I take both functions I taken total sales and total sales done. In total sales done, I've taken the but in the total, I have not taken the ZN formula. You can see the difference now. What is the difference here? The 4 null accesses it is showing here. Okay, so which will be not there, that null access, instead of that null access, which will be showing that the values like zeros. So that is nothing but the difference between that when you are using ZN functions. So very simple. Okay, I'm telling that please don't give me any null values. Give me, instead of some null values, some values like 0, like that you give me. Don't give null, nothing is there, don't give like that, give some values there. Okay, is that clear? Okay, so I'll take 5 minutes break. Okay, so at 5:30 we'll start the remaining thing. Okay, is that clear for everyone, ma? Can we go for the next concept? Anyone are there? If you have anyone have doubts, please ask me in this concept. Clear for everyone? Who is are there? Akshata. Akshata. Akshata, you are there? Absent, huh? Okay, Bindu.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What is the difference between these two, ma? What you understood in this, you tell me. I'm removing this. What you understood, you tell me, ma. Before I also have done the same thing. Okay. What is the difference between this one and before what I have done? No idea? See now, again I'm telling, listen everyone carefully. I'm telling this third and fourth I'm telling, Zaton is very simple. Here you see in this place, in this total you see, the total is telling here this is 1100, this is 10, 615, 15, 730, OYO is 730, and this side 1370, total 2100, and 500, 600, so totally 1600 to totally 2100. But here and all it is not showing anything, it is showing null. But even also, why? Because it is showing null means both sides I don't have that value, common data is there, it's not there. But even I want to know some numbers about that. Instead of showing something empty in this place, please show some numbers, whether it's 1 or 2 or 0, whatever it is, show some numbers, so that whatever I used, the Zn formula I'm using in this place, so that it is using this 0, showing that there is no value. Very simple. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I think Akshata is absent for today. What's what happening? Everyone, every day, if I'm taking last 5 minutes attendance, last I think they are coming and saying the attendance. We'll take the attendance right now only. We will see. I'm asking question, nobody will answer. Not at all question. Just I'm asking one word, understood or not understood. We'll see here. Prajna, Prajna, Varshika, Varshika, Induji,
Present, sir.
Pooja,
Present, sir.
Sanjana,
Present, sir.
Sariku Dawood. Prajwal Sharma. Chaitra V. Anjana. Sultana Muskan.
Present, sir.
Ila Fatima. Harmain.
Present, sir.
Ibba.
Present, sir.
Manavi.
Present, sir.
Akshata. Priya.
Present, sir.
Meghna S.
Sir, Akshata V is present, sir.
Smita.
Present, sir. Sir, Akshata
Yes.
is present, sir.
Akshata madam, I called you I think more than 6
I
times.
can't
Where,
hear you when you call my name, sir. I don't know
where,
why. I can hear your other names, but then not my name.
no, not while taking attendance. Before I'm taking attendance only, first only I called your name. Because in the chat box it was showing your first name. I asked you whether you understood or not. I'm asking 2 times, you're not replying at all. That's why I took attendance. Who are there in the class and who are not there in the class. To know that only
I
I called.
I I was listening, sir.
No, ma. If I ask at least not at all doubt. If I understood, you have to tell me I understood or not, yes or no.
I understood, sir.
What happens, right? In my side I will feel only one person is shouting means what you will think, see,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
there no
Sorry,
one,
sir.
only yours. Okay, so when someone, I'm asking some person name, please tell yes sir or no sir. And I'm asking understood or not, you say yes or no sir, not at all understanding,
Okay,
please
sir.
take from first whatever one word you tell me, or else I'll think
Sorry,
nobody is
sir.
there, only one person is shouting like that. Okay, no sorry and all I do not, just you just give me that reply.
Okay, sir.
So 10 present. In the meetings, there are 13. So two of them are out of station. So if I take only one is me only, right? Okay, two of them are out of station now. Okay, fine. So I hope this will be clear because this one will be not that much important in that working field. But sometimes if they say when the larger data, when I'm not using blending, some in the same places, I have two different type of data what I merged combined. If I'm having null value in that, okay, we have done already merging, combine and all, right? In that place, when I add addition both of that like that, something is there in that values I have 0. Okay, so that place if it will be used in the formulas and all we have used, right? Null. Okay, so in that place it will be used. So you remember this one. I'll just click on save and I'll save this in that desktop by name blending zinc blend. I saved. I'll just close this one. Okay, so again after closing that, let's take a new file. I'll go for the desktop. I'll take this global superstore 2016, this file. Okay, so I'm going to teach you a different thing. This is also calculation only, but a different type of calculations. So we have still calculated field, their calculation, but this is nothing but called as table calculations. So like calculating the percentage, other concepts and all we are going to see here. Okay, so take the global superstore and take the order sheet, go for the sheet view. Same calculation only, just slightly little bit different here. That's it. Done?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now what I do for doing the table calculation, just I've taken this global superstore. Now I want to find out some percentage of sales or percentage of profit or percentage of quantity like this. Okay. So for this, what I will do, I'll take the sales and I'll take the category. First, I'll go for the textual view. So furniture is nothing but like 4 crores, 11 lakh, 452, I think. And office sales is this much. And technology sales is this much. So total is, I want to know what is the percentage of sales of furniture. What is the percentage of sales of the furniture? So if I want to find out the percentage of sales of furniture, this whatever the amount is there for this one, I want to know the percentage of the amount, percentage, how much percentage. Okay, so then what I have to do? So very simple. You're seeing a sales right here, sum of sales. Just click on the sum of sales. You come down here, you'll be having one more calculations. You have seen the table calculation. Here we'll be having one more calculations. Okay. Quick table calculations. Table calculations. You can take this from also percentage of total. So getting now. What you want? So what you want? Difference from is there, and percentile difference from is there, percent from is there. Okay, percent of total is there. But I was asking you just I want what? Percentage of total. This one, and this one. So just give one. So do anyone remember if I want to know the total percentages, I given 32 point something, 29 point something, 37 point something. So what is the total percentage? If I want to know something, where I can get that one? Anyone remember that? If I want to find the grand total, where I can enable the grand total? Thus enabling the grand total options already I told you. Where I can find that option grand total? It's very simple. That is in this analyze tab. Hello? Tell me. Analyze tab. Okay. So if you come here, totals and show column grand total. The same things here. That's nothing but you are seeing in that format of what? Bar chart or column chart like that. So this same thing also. But when I go for percentage comparison, see what is the difference I'm getting in this place. Percent of total I am selecting here quick table calculations, or else I can take it in this place also. Clear table calculation I'm giving. Again, add table calculations. Here also I can give. One, two, three. The percentage of totals. This one is the one option, or else you can go for that normal options. When I enable that label options, so 32.510, and I can switch this however you wanted here. So this is nothing but office supplies 28%, 29%, and this 37% and 32% in this format. Clear? Funding, right? So next I'll take one more sheet. One second. Okay, so now next thing, if I want to find out the subtotal, what I can do? Here we have done the percentage, and here if I want to do subtotal, what I can do? So for this subtotal, I'll take category, subcategory. Okay, so both are there. I'll take the sales also. Okay, so here category and subcategory and sales is there. So if I want to find out the subtotal of that, for example, these are all some values are there. Below that, I want one more total value for only furnitures, one more only for office sales, only for technologies. So how I'll do that subtotal for all that things? So here are only the same things can be done here. Quick tables. Okay, subtotals can be done in this place. Percent of totals. Okay, wait, wait. Just click here. No, no, just So defense, total, rank, moving average, running total. Total will not come in this concept. Just click on the same analyze tab. Go for this. Where is this options? Total. One second, why am I getting this option? Analyze tab. Yeah, so totals now it is highlighting. Okay, so subtotals you can enable, add all subtotals. Can you see here totals? I just, if you come down, add all the subtotals. I click on this add all the subtotals. What happens? It gives me addition of only for separately furnitures and separately for office supplies and separately for technologies, so which will be helpful for me to when I'm comparing in the chart options, which will be helpful for me when I'm comparing in the chart options. So can you see here? So these are the values and total will be this one and this one, this one. So not this one. If I have to come down. So if it is like this, like I'm going up and I need to move down, up and down like this, if it is not fitted within the screen, yes, I can click here and I can fit the entire view, so that whatever is there everything will be fitted here. So the total sales, this one, this one and this one are like this, like this. So what is that value is there? Subtotal, the total of all this are created. This one division, this is one division, this is one divisions. So this is nothing but the calculating that subtotals. And for this, how do I calculate the percentage of subtotal? Means again what I do, I'll go for this place and I make it as percentage of total and I enable this. So this is nothing but calculating the percentage of subtotal. So this percentage, totally all this percentage together I'm getting this one. So this percentage first is subtotal, then subtotal of percentage and total how it has to be verified. So this is 11%, this is 11.8%. So all this together is 32%. Okay, so this is nothing but how to calculate the percentages of subtotal sales done. Percentage of subtotal of the sales done. How can you find out the percentage levels or how it increased or decreased? This you can use this one and you can find out like this. Clear, right? Please make sure that you are clear with this one or not.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. So this one, two, three. So these are all nothing but subtotals. Okay, so this remaining whatever is there in this, I told us total and subtotal because both of them are more sorry, important, two important things, and one more important thing is there in that is running total. Okay, so that also I will tell you. Okay, now time is over. I'll tell you the running total also in the next class because that is very important one in the Tableau. Okay, so running totals and remaining concept will be continuing in the next class. And this is today 7th, right? Okay, tomorrow we have class, no issue. Close this one. Save. Okay. Someone was asking in the group still how many hours is there? Who is that? Okay, the dates and all I will send ma. Okay, I think that holidays and all I'll just discuss with them that when the date will be approximately. We are going to end the class on 17th, I think. and the exam will be on 20th. I'll tell you once I'll confirm with that management. Yes, I'll tell you that. Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, tell me, ma.
Sir, do we need to save the last what we did, sir?
Yes, yes, you save it because it is useful for running total. For doing running total, it is useful.
Okay, sir.
So, all right, remaining. Okay, so remaining things we will see in the next sessions. Okay, so practical files and all keep on sending. Okay, so as of I'm out of station for 2 days. I kept an eye on. I'm not keeping an eye on that. I'll go once through that and I'll check it that. So, however, next week I'll be putting practical marks for all of you. Okay. Okay, ma. Okay, ma. Bye. Okay, so remaining things we'll
Thank you, sir.
continue our next session. Bye, everyone. Thank you, ma. Thank you.